Hi, welcome to another video about hand interpretation using the Syncopation book. Today we're going to look at some paradiddle variations. As all of you rudimentalists know, there are at least 3 or 4 different paradiddles. The standard paradiddle, then different inversions. If you access your page here, it's the one where the diddle is in the middle. Typically a paradiddle is right, left, right, left, left. The double's at the end. This inversion has the doubles in the middle. Right, left, right, left. And I would practice that for a good time before you even attempt this page. Just by itself. Right, left, right, left. I would say actually that I think that's more important of a sticking than the original paradiddle. I think the fact that the diddle is in the middle gives it a funkier kind of flavor. And that by itself is a great exercise and also a great practical thing and great creative tool. Separating that. A lot of possibilities there. So with this interpretation idea, we apply that paradiddle to all the quarter notes, on or off the beat. And as always, access this page and the Syncopation book. Check out the first measure. Notice every quarter note, on or off the beat, is played with that inverted paradiddle. So our melody is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Second time around it, we'll reverse. 1 E and a. If you want to think about it this way, it's actually fairly easy. After every quarter note, you have the double strokes. 1 E and double, 1 E and double, 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4. That's cool how that reverses. Just that separated is very cool. 3, 4, 1 and 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 3, 4. A lot of possibilities there. And there will be other videos with some drum set interpretations. We'll take that idea and show you a lot of cool ideas in the drum set. Just separating it right there is a whole book in itself. The second measure, if you're reading straight through, would start on the left hand. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 1, 2 and. Notice a longer gap there. We just played single strokes up until the next accent. That's the basic rule. Each quarter note will be right, left, or left, right, and then everything else is singles until the next accent. The third measure, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. It's very similar to the first one, actually. But they're a little different. Like here's the first one separated. 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4. Here's the third one. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and. They actually are the same rhythm, just moved around. If you look at the third one, if you start on the count of 3, it's actually exactly the same as the rhythm up top. It's funny, by displacing it like that, it feels different. And the fourth melody, if we read straight through, starts with the left hand. 1 and 3. Notice the 3, we play the right, left, right thing, and then keep on playing single strokes. 1 and 3. and 3. The whole line. 1 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 3. Okay, I'll play it a couple times. A little slower too. 1 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 3. 1 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 3. Separated. 1 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 3. 1 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and excuse me. A lot of stuff going on there, obviously. And it's very, very different than the regular paradiddle. You might go back to the original paradiddle idea and see how different they are. The first rhythm, if I separated it, playing the traditional paradiddle interpretation, listen to the right hand. 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 4. That's the regular paradiddle interpretation. With the inversion, totally different. Regular, inverted. Totally different. So here is the whole page. I'll play it fairly slowly. I'll count out what I'm doing. I'll say the accents as I go. 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 3, 1 and 3, and 1, 2, and 4, and 3, 4, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 3, and 3, 4, 1, and 4, and 3, and 1, 2, and 4, 1, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, 2, and 1, and 1, and 4, and 3, 1, and 3, and 1, 2, and 4, and 3, 4, 1, and 3, 1, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 4, and 3, 4, 1, and 3, 1, and 3, and 1, and a lot of stickings there, and like I always say, probably on every video, I'm sure you're sick of hearing it by now, but the fact that those stickings come from the melody is really important. Like, I could not read all those stickings right down the page like that. The challenge for me actually was playing that slow. These really lend itself to up-tempo kind of funk. A lot of stuff like Mike Clark does. That first measure. You'd have a lot of fun with that. It's almost like a jazzy interpretation of funk. It's like constantly changing, rather than a static kind of jazz, kind of funk beat, like repetitive, maybe funky, but repetitive. This kind of stuff gives you some ideas and options for non-static funk, like the Mike Clark type stuff. Which, if you don't know Mike Clark, please investigate him. Great drummer. Herbie Hancock's Thrust CD. The song Actual Proof, kind of famous for linear funk. He didn't even know he was playing linear funk, he said. He's still not quite sure what that is. He just was kind of playing a jazzy approach to funk, which is this kind of stuff. I think the wellspring for that kind of stuff might come from these sort of ideas.